right, DMV, it's time for some girl talk, and I am so excited to have this beautiful queen on the phone. Tiana Major9, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I am good. I cannot complain. Jackie Paige, so how have you been holding up during this quarantine?
I've been good. I've been trying to stay informed by reading a lot and having talks with my peers and just really paying attention to black media. But I've also been taking social media breaks, which is very important because it's a very overwhelming time. And for someone like me who's black and in the UK and can sometimes feel very helpless, it can get very overwhelming.
Definitely can understand that. Tiana, what are some other things that you're doing to help with your self-care? I know you posted a picture on your Instagram about pulling away from social media, but what are some other things that you've done to help with self-care during these difficult times?
I've been taking social media breaks, but not too long because I don't want to be ignorant.
Yeah, and I love that you said that you're taking those breaks to make sure that you spend some time to focus on yourself and think about that self-care, but not too long because you definitely want to stay aware of what's going on. What are some other things that you've been doing to help yourself when it comes to self-care? I'm a fitness coach, so I know that's one of the things that working out is one of the things that I love to do to kind of decompress, and that's self-care for me. So what are some other things that you have been able to do to help you decompress and de-stress during these times?
I've been doing a lot of cooking. I really I love to cook, and obviously with like the initial pandemic, it called for me to be at home a lot more, and I realised, oh wow, if I don't cook, I don't eat. So I've been doing a lot of cooking, and I've been having a lot of fun doing it. Actually, I really love cooking.
So what's your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite yet, but I'm Caribbean, so I make a lot of Caribbean food. That's probably one of my favorites, to be fair, and pasta.
Now, is there anything that you have, like you haven't cooked yet, that you're kind of like, okay, I need to figure out how to do this because I really want to try this?
I think I want to try more Japanese dishes. Recently, I learned how to make sushi, so I've been making sushi here, but I want to try other things, probably like a yakisoba or teriyaki salmon, or just other Japanese dishes.
Now, how did you learn how to make? Did you learn how to make sushi in quarantine, or was this something like how did you? Because it's something I've always wanted to learn how to make, but I feel like I need to go to a class. So, how did you learn?
I learned it off of YouTube. Really,
come on,
really,
YouTube University. Yes,
it's really, really simple. Like it's once you make the rice, it's really simple. It's really simple. I recommend it, and it's fun as well.
YouTube University, it always wins. I just need to go to YouTube. So you have Think About You. It's out. Collide. Absolutely love that song. And just talking about what's going on in the world and in the country, right? And in different countries right now. Why do you think it's so important to have music during these times?
Music can be a release for some people. I know I definitely use music to help me escape how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling a bit sad or overwhelmed or whatever, I put on a happy song and it will brighten up my mood. But also music is important because depending on the artist, it can address current affairs.
Yeah,
I guess it's one way of like keeping you informed without it being so overwhelming like the news, because it can be poetic, it can be... I think music is important because it can keep people informed, but also without overwhelming them.
So you have and like I said, I love Collide by far. Like whenever I hear that song, my spirit is just like, oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, because you have your voice is so soothing. It's so calming. Like it's so peaceful. At what age?
Okay.
Or like, when did you find out like, oh my gosh, like I can actually sing and actually like pretty good. Like I have a voice.
I think I was around the age of 5. That's when I really started singing a lot, and I really started paying more attention to improving. So yes, I think that around the age of 5 when I realized I could sing.
5. That's super young to realize like you have this voice, and that it's so. Because like I said, you're just, whenever I hear your voice, I'm just like, and even with Think About You, the first time I heard it, I remember we were on a mixer call, and I was on the call with some of the mixers, and I remember telling my connect over at Capitol Records, I'm like, and Motown Records, I'm just like, yo, this song's a hit. I'm like, I absolutely love it. Like, literally 30 seconds into the song, I'm like, I love it. So at 5 years old, to realize that, and then to be able to develop that to the point where, you have people in a complete different time zone, on a different continent, saying that they love your music, like, that's insane. So how does it feel when you hear somebody or people in a completely different part of the world? We're rocking with your music here in DC. We love it. How does it feel as an artist to know that you're global and people are really loving your work?
I think it's only starting to set in for me. Like, I'm only starting to process it properly. Mm-hmm. It feels very surreal. It feels very, very, very surreal. I can't wrap my head around it, but I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that people across the pond are really enjoying my music. Thank you so much for
more than welcome.
tuning in.
Keep pushing the music, because we absolutely love it. I saw on your IG that you got some new music dropping this week. Please tell us about it, because we want more.
So on Friday, I have a song called Lucky coming out, and it'll be my second solo release on Motown. And it's off my upcoming project. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I can't wait.
Look, we are too, because when I tell you we loving some Tiana Major9, we are. So come on, we cannot wait to get this. I heard you say an album dropping.
I know, EP.
We need details on the EP. Yeah. When is it coming? When can we get it?
I can't give any details yet. But it's coming very soon.
So what type of vibe can we expect?
To be fair, there's a lot of different vibes on it. I feel like with this project, it was very important for me to show my range as an artist and as a songwriter. So there's Think About You on there. That's obviously like a reggae song. Mm-hmm. And then there's Lucky, which is a bit more like R&B. And then there's a song called Exclusively that's going to be on there, which is more like jazz. So there's a range of things, but all of these styles make up who I am as an artist. So yeah, I feel like with this EP, people are really going to understand who I am as an artist.
And we definitely love who you are as an artist, and we cannot wait to see more of that and hear more of that. So where can people find you at on social media if they are not already following you?
You can find me at Tiana Major9. That's TIANA MAJOR and the number 9, and that's everywhere. Like, that's my handle for everything: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, everything. So yeah, at Tiana Major9.
Follow DMV. And last question, Tiana Major9. Where did the Major 9 come from?
So the Major 9 is a chord, and it's a jazz chord in music, and it's a chord that I use a lot in my songs and in my music. And I wanted to use it as my stage name because I wanted to show my appreciation for jazz music and just let people know what I'm about. Really.
I love it. Tiana Major9, DMV, hanging out with me, Jackie Paige, right here in Girl Talk. Tiana Major9, thank you so much for taking a few seconds to chat with me about new music, about what's going on in the world, and so much more. I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
More than welcome. Have a phenomenal day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.